You know, if there's one thing I've learned in my 29 years of life, it's that nothing in this world fucking makes sense. Like every time as an adult, I think that I've got like a grasp on what's going on in the world, I'm wrong. Throughout my life, I've learned that nothing is a fucking fact. I remember learning that Pluto was a planet and then, nope. As a kid, I was told that being straight was normal and then I quickly learned, nope. We also grew up thinking that there was only two genders, and now we know that that's very much so false. So I've just become used to thinking out of the fucking box. And that's what we're gonna do in today's video. Today I'm gonna be reacting to weird alcohol. Today I'm gonna be reacting to weird alcohol law. Blah. Today I'm gonna be reacting to weird alcohol laws. Can I not fucking speak English? You know what word I can't say? Drawer. Like the cabinet drawer. I always just say draw. There's a lot of things I can't say, I've learned. Like you guys always make fun of the way I say vodka. 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 Like I love to put vodka in my drink. Like a vodka cranberry. Vodka cranberry. It's too much work. What's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of MikeMGTV, and today is another episode of Bartender Reacts to weird alcohol laws around the country or the world in our 50 states, just in America alone. And America doesn't make sense to anyone anymore, period. So we're just gonna read these and give our genuine reaction to them, and then maybe somewhere down the line we'll do a video where we do around the world. Welcome back to this channel, or welcome to this channel for the first time. If you're new here, I'm a globally disgraced celebrity bartender trying to save the world one drink at a time. Trying to help the world one drink at a time. Trying to save the world. What am I, a fucking superhero? What would be my superhero name? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, I'm gonna react to a weird alcohol law. Am I saying lol? I'm gonna be reacting to a weird alcohol law. Oh my God, I don't wanna fucking say that word. A rule. Starting first with the great state of Alabama. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to everyone who lives in fucking Alabama. And I hope you guys come for me. The South will rise again. Please, please, if it's below 30 degrees Fahrenheit, you guys are fucked. If you're trying to find any beer bottles larger than a 60 ounce, you won't have any luck in Alabama. Any beer bottles larger than a 16 ounce are not allowed in the state. Plus, you'll have to choose your county wisely. Oh God, my dyslexia. You'll have to choose your county wisely, as there are still many dry counties. Another reason I hate Alabama. Oh, and the provocative and profane labels are strictly prohibited. Alabama, get over yourself. Trying to censor everything, trying to make everybody live religiously. Typical Alabama trying to force its values down everybody else's fucking throats. The only thing you should be forcing down your fucking throats is a shot of tequila. And no bottles bigger than a 16 ounce? So what, does Edward 40 Hands not exist? Oh, those southern fraternities must think they're fucking big and bad. Can't even play Edward 40 Hands. Oh, to get into this fraternity, you have to play Edward 16 Hands. Fucking losers. Just roasting Alabama. If you watch my channel and you're in Alabama, you probably want to get the fuck out of Alabama. What is this? There's something sticky on my keyboard. Is this food or is this cum? Could be either. Next up, Alaska, which I can't believe people still live in Alaska. Isn't it cold? In Alaska, it's actually illegal to be drunk in a bar. It's Alaska. What else is there to do other than be drunk? Yes, you read that correctly. According to the state laws, you cannot enter a bar if you're already drunk, and you cannot stay if you've become drunk. What? So the whole purpose of a bar is illegal in Alaska. So why bother having a bar? Why do people live in Alaska? Sarah Palin lives there. Along with that, it is also illegal to give beer to a moose. Those poor sober moose. Do you know, for the longest time, I thought the plural of moose was meese. And everybody gets mad at me because they're like, that's so stupid. Why is that stupid? It makes plenty sense to me. Moose is to meese as goose is to geese in Michael's head. Don't tell me that I'm wrong. because I'm not. Okay, I'm a Scientologist. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not a Scientologist. That's the study of moose, right? Arizona. Surprisingly, Arizona has drive-through liquor stores. So do we here. I mean, have you ever gone to like a fucking Sonic and just like, you become really good friends with the person that brings it to you and they fill it up with vodka? I remember in my college, there was like a code word where if we ordered a slushie with like a certain phrase, they would add vodka to it. I don't know, I'm just saying it's what we did. But they have drive-through liquor stores? Am I gonna go to Arizona? That doesn't surprise me. It's Arizona. Like, they need to drink to survive, you know? They live in Arizona. Am I just gonna shit on all 50 states except New Jersey? Watch everyone hate me in this video. Also, how do you have drive-through liquor stores? Doesn't that promote drinking and driving? Arizona, what's going on? Of course, you cannot consume the alcohol in a car, but still. Okay, so it's like, we're gonna give you alcohol in a car, but don't drink it. Okay. Also, anyone who becomes intoxicated is only allowed to stay on the premise of the establishment for 30 minutes, long enough for someone to come pick them up. Who's timing this? Who's sitting there at a bar? Like, what bartender is like, that person's drunk? Countdown starts now. I don't believe that any of these laws are followed. So why bother fucking having them? Also, I want to meet the person who comes up with these laws. I guarantee you they're not hot. I can guarantee you that they are probably some crusty ass motherfucker who looks like they don't make sense. Arkansas. Why is Arkansas like spelled Arkansas? Is it because they're sassy? Arkansas. Get ready to be schooled. Because in Arkansas, if you're older than 18 but younger than 21 and you're caught with alcohol, you will not only get a fine, but you'll also have to write a themed essay on liquor, wine, and beer. I'd rather go to jail. I'd rather just get the shit beat out of me than have to write a fucking essay. What? Is this for like kids? Because that's some bullshit. Like, just give me a fine and have my parents beat the fucking shit out of me. Because that's what happened. I'm just kidding, that never happened. Mom, Dad, you guys were great. You never touched me. You never touched me sexually, but that's a completely different story. There was plenty of other people doing that. Oh my God! Write a fucking themed essay. When I was in college, I remember we all got MIPs, minors in possession, because we were pre-gaming. In college, we were in college. Shut up, okay, shut up. Shut up, okay, shut up! And you know what? I don't regret a fucking thing. Because of that MIP, I had to do community service in South Carolina at a pet shelter. And guess what I found at that pet shelter? Diesel. That's where I found my baby. You guys know when I'm sick. He's 10. He's 10 years. I love him so much. Just cut the cameras, dead ass. California, the state I currently reside in, of course. I know everybody from Alabama was like, oh, fucking California. It over here talking shit, and yeah, I can say that fucking word because I am one. Apparently in California, you cannot display alcohol within 5 feet of a store entrance or within 5 feet of a cash register. Oh, how do you sell alcohol then? California, if that's the truth, then I've broken the law. Allegedly. I don't know who's watching this video. You're never gonna catch me. Oh, 5 feet from a cash register of a shop that sells motor fuel. Well, that's not true. Every 7-Eleven here in gas station sells booze. Are you kidding? Do you understand the amount of times I've broken this law? Hold on. Liquor bottles, bottles of wine I've gotten from like 7-Elevens and gas stations around here. What? That's a lie. That has to be a lie. So is somebody fact checking this? Steven, my imaginary crew behind the camera, who didn't do their fucking research? Next up, Colorado. I'm sorry to say it, but your legal rights of riding a horse while intoxicated. Who the fuck is riding a horse? Other than a Mormon, who the fuck is riding a horse to a liquor store? And if you are, you better be a cowboy. If that's the case, in which, please have sex with me. Your legal rights of riding a horse while intoxicated stop at the state lines of Colorado. In Colorado, a horse is considered a vehicle. Well, I mean, you are kind of like riding it. But like, what about a cowboy? Like, what if you're like drunkenly hooking up with a cowboy? And you're riding that, is that? You can get a DUI if found driving a horse drunk. I have a question. First of all, where are you parking your horse at a bar? And if you're taking it from your house, where are you going after drinking? When you're drinking, who goes, Yeah, let me take my horse over to Bethany's house. Delaware. If only you could turn water into wine in Delaware. Alcohol sales are not allowed on big holidays such as Christmas, Easter, and Thanksgiving. Then what is the point of the holiday? The whole point of the holiday is to get drunk. How else do people deal with their family? If I can't get drunk at Thanksgiving, I'm not even gonna go. You want me to spend days on days with my family sober? This is why people do drugs. A dry Thanksgiving is the most obscene thing I've ever heard of. Florida. Oh, Jesus Christ. I know it's. Well, you know what? Maybe it might not be bad because it's Florida. They fucking wildin' over there. I can't see them restricting much about alcohol. In Florida, alcoholic beverages are prohibited during hurricanes. If I'm gonna die, it's not gonna be sober. If I'm bound in my house, trapped for days and days at a time, you best believe I'm surviving on nothing but tequila. And I know for a fact that this is not followed. People literally have hurricane parties. Hawaii's a vacation state. They gotta be like, they can't be that tight ass. Hawaii will give DUIs to minors who are drinking and driving. However, their parent or guardian will be the one who is registered to go to an educational alcohol abuse class. My parents would beat the fucking shit out of me. If I had to do the penalty because my kid was stupid enough to get caught drinking, bitch, I don't even want to say what I would do. Are you kidding? I wouldn't be mad at them for doing it. I'd be mad at them for getting caught. Child abuse is not funny. In Indiana, it's illegal for grocery stores and convenience stores to sell cold beer. It's saved for liquor stores only. Why? I don't care if you're a fucking gas station, my beer better be fucking cold. Then why even bother selling the beer? That makes no fucking sense. Kansas. Prohibition ended in 1933, right? I don't know, you tell me, I'm not a fucking sociologist. Kansas might have missed the memo. Why? Kansas, why? Kansas continued a statewide ban on alcohol until 1948. Additionally, residents and visitors of Kansas could not buy a drink on premise at a bar or restaurant until 1987. So Kansas was like, don't come here. Kansas literally said, hey, we are not fun. Don't come to our state. You got fucking tornadoes and shit, and you can't even get a fucking cocktail? Who the fuck's going to Kansas? Drive-thrus are allowed to serve alcohol in Louisiana, and the state considers them to be closed containers, but that only applies as long as the straw has not been put through the lid of the drink. So you're telling me I could have a Coke bottle or any kind of like McDonald's cup, and as long as I don't have a straw through it, it's a closed container? We go to Louisiana, son. Woo! Maine. I never hear shit about Maine. But they can't sell alcohol before 9 a.m. on Sundays in Maine unless it's St. Patrick's Day. What, is everybody in Maine Irish? See, at least they pay respect to the holiday, unlike that other fucking place. Michigan. I don't know a goddamn thing about Michigan. There's so many states in this country that I don't even give a fuck. Now, this only seems fair. We'll just see about that. Bars and restaurants in Michigan are not allowed to advertise that they sell pints of beer. And before you get too upset, they're not allowed to advertise it unless they're serving all 16 ounces. If drinkers are suspicious they're being shortened, they can file a complaint. Okay, Michigan gets a round of applause because Michigan is like not restricting alcohol. They're like, no, we're fine. Like, y'all can fucking do whatever the fuck you want, but we don't want to be fucking jit. Like, we're trying to drink as much as possible. If we're paying for this much beer, bitch, we better get this much beer. It's a fucking law. Minnesota seems a bit more laid back than some of the others listed here. Of course, it's fucking Minnesota. They're all like sweet with that like adorable little accent. There are no alcohol sales allowed on Sundays. Why? Why? I don't understand. Separation of church and state. If your God doesn't want you drinking on Sundays, then don't drink on Sundays. But my atheist ass should be able to. Pisses me off. I don't like when people push their ideas on other people, especially when those ideals fucking restrict my liquor. Mississippi. They gotta be drinking in Mississippi. Watch it be like, there's no restriction on alcohol in Mississippi because it's Mississippi. Don't quote us on this, but Mississippi is said to have no open container laws for drivers. What? Did I not just fucking call it? Literally, Mississippi was like, listen, we know it's hard to live in Mississippi, so like, get fucked up. but don't get crazy. In Missouri, simply put, no one is permitted to put drugs into alcoholic drinks. I mean, I don't hate that rule. I kind of like that because it legally protects people from drugging your drink. I actually really like that law. But oddly enough, it's also unlawful to provide beer or other intoxicants to elephants. Now, where the fuck are you gonna find an elephant in Mississippi? I'm sorry, Missouri. Even worse, where's there a fucking elephant in Missouri? It's also illegal to sit on the curb of any city street and drink a beer from a bucket. Good to know. Okay, so like, thank God my Sunday is now canceled because I was just gonna sit on the corner of La Cienega and drink a fucking bucket of beer. What's going on? I feel like someone just like had to pass a certain number of laws. So they were like, what's the weirdest shit we could think of? That's like me passing a law that says it's illegal to give beer to my imaginary dragon. Nebraska, like, okay, I've been to Nebraska. There's nothing in Nebraska. You might want to think twice about trying anything more than sweet talking the bartender for a free drink. It's illegal to have any physical contact or PDA with a bartender. How would I have made any of my tips in Nebraska? Oh my God, I would be in jail in Nebraska. I was a straight up hooker in New York City. Oh. Like I remember when I first started bartending, if you tipped me over $100, I would get in my underwear, grab a bottle of Grey Goose and give you a lap dance and pour it on you. How do people make tips in Nebraska? One thing I hate, one thing I hate the most as a bartender is when I lean in to hear your order and you grab the back of my head. I'm gonna hurt you. In New Hampshire, it's illegal to have drinking picnics in graveyards. You know, I'm fine with that. Who's drinking in the graveyard? I don't think you should be drinking in the graveyard either. Disrespectful as fuck. Pouring some out for the homies, you know what, that's fine. Drinking in a graveyard, illegal. Pouring one out on my grave because I'm dead and I need a cocktail, that's fine. New Jersey, bring it on, baby. New Jersey really hits you where it hurts. That sounds like New Jersey. Apparently, if you get a DUI, not only will you pay the price, but you are also not allowed to get a personalized license plate for your car. Oh, you mean to tell me I can't have a license plate that says these nuts now? New Jersey really said, we don't fucking care. North Dakota. What's going on? What's going on in North Dakota? Where's Mount Rushmore? I think it's in one of the Dakotas, right? North or south? Why are they split? Why isn't there just one big Dakota? Same with Carolina. Why is it north and south? Can't we all just get along? Can't we all just be one big Carolina and Dakota? Also, why is there a New Mexico? What was wrong with Old Mexico? I have questions. I have questions and concerns. In North Dakota, it's illegal to serve beer and pretzels at the same time. Why? They help each other. Pretzels literally sober you up. Why wouldn't you want the two served together? North Dakota has also forbidden coupons to be used for purchasing alcohol. There are coupons for alcohol? In Ohio, it's illegal to give alcohol to a fish. The fish is gonna die. Who's gonna tell? Oklahoma also can't sell cold beer. What? No, that pisses me off. That actually gets me that gets me hot. You know what gets me hot? Hot beer. Like, that's annoying. That's bad marketing. That's bad sales. That makes no sense. Pennsylvania. Allegedly, a man cannot buy alcohol without written consent of his wife. Oh God, I know so many men that's balls just shriveled up. That must piss off all those toxic masculinity bros on fucking TikTok. Pencil said misogyny? Not in this house. In Deadwood, South Dakota, it is illegal to mix various alcoholic beverages without a permit to do so. So is it illegal to make a Long Island in fucking South Dakota? What the fuck is going? How are you a bartender in these places? Utah. If you order a drink at a restaurant, you must order food at the same time. Okay, it's not that bad. Also, it's illegal to have a double. What is the problem with people getting drunk off of alcohol? That is the purpose. It's because of these restrictions that I feel like people overdo it. Look at Europe. Look at the rest of the world. There's so much less restrictions on alcohol and people don't abuse it as much. I blame old, outdated ideologies that need to be banned. In Virginia, while happy hour is legal, the state has very tight rules on what can be said about it publicly. What is happy hour like an orgy to these people? They're treating it like it's public indecency. Like, did you hear about Benny? Motherfucker went to a happy hour last Thursday. Oh! Businesses are not allowed to call it anything except happy hour. What else do you call it? Giggly gulping? Well, that could be a sex party. That could be a flyer somewhere. In Washington, it's illegal for businesses with liquor licenses to play music. What is like this ban on fun? Also, dancing and other forms of entertainment without first getting permission from the proper authority. That's like a gay bar banning talking shit. Oh, I'm sorry, throwing shade. In West Virginia, bars are technically illegal. Nothing makes sense in my head. Bars are illegal if they also don't serve food. Okay, I understand. I understand if they're like, oh, if they serve food here, it'll help, sober people up. It's also illegal to bring more than 10 gallons of alcohol into the state for personal use. Who's transporting 10 gallons of alcohol? Me. For any given YouTube video ever. And finally, Wyoming. Give me a good one, Wyoming. Like, really take it on home. Women cannot drink an alcoholic beverage while standing within 5 feet of a bar. Okay, whoa. What have I learned? I've learned that we're all stupid. If anything, I've learned that America is even dumber than I thought we were. Because we make stupid rules that don't make sense. Or we make stupid rules that hurt businesses and then complain why people don't make enough to earn a living wage. Or we make stupid rules based on outdated ideologies or religious beliefs that not everyone shares when it's not supposed to be that big of a deal. We should all just be having fun. But I'm interested in what you guys think. Which one of these laws do you think was the dumbest? Or are there any that you agree with? If you enjoyed this video or learned something, be sure to like it and subscribe for future videos. I put them out weekly, usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but sometimes I'm late, just like your mom. And if that's it, guys, my name is MikeMGTV, and you're fucking welcome. These sobered me up. I'm more sober now than I was at the beginning of the video. I don't know if this has ever happened before on my channel. You're fucking welcome.